would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in whom I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers who are pushing this gospel and truth and its sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect and to the elect. Shalom. I want to go into the topic of what is a prophet. And the reason being is a lot of people don't understand why we do the things we do, right? Like going out on the highways and byways, teaching this truth, scriptures, Bible, and putting up videos, right? Some people think we just want to be seen or just want to be, with a group of brothers, a group of men. That's not the case. So that's why it's important to understand the role of a prophet, because the role of a prophet is, it's not an easy job, man, right? Because once you have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures given by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, who is the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, you understand there's certain things that you won't be able to do anymore. And you have to adapt to that particular lifestyle, right? Not eating abominable foods, right? Not going to these Christian churches or Catholic church, right? Because they all serving other gods, man. Serving a totally different God from the God we supposed to be serving. But without further ado, we'll get right into it. I have the definition of prophet here. Just going to read a little bit of it. It's a person who speaks for God, one who foretells, inspired preacher, right? That's basically what preacher means. Prophet. Old French, prophète, or prophète, prophet, soothsayer. Modern French, prophetus, prophete, and directly from Latin, propheta. From Greek, prophetus, or as prophesian, right? In Greek. And interpreter, spokesman, proclaimer, right? Spokesman, interpreter, right? And harbinger. A harbinger basically is someone who basically how could you put it? Who basically give you the warning or tell you the coming of something or someone, right? But especially one who speaks for a God, inspired preacher or teacher. Because back then in ancient days, they served other gods, especially in Rome, those Greek gods, right? It says preacher or teacher from pro, before, because the prefix pro means before, right? Forward, hence, in front of, before, root of phenol, to speak, right? So it's basically to speak before, but in Greek it's pro. The prefix pro is before, and the suffix Ephesian is in advance. So it's basically uh, to say, wait, no, yeah, pro is before or in advance. Ephesian is to say. So it's basically to say before. And that's basically what a prophet is. They basically foretell the future, right? The future from or convey a message to the people, someone from a divine God, or the Heavenly Father, as I would say. So it's someone who foretells the future, or letting you know what's to come from the Heavenly Father, because of the vision the Heavenly Father have shown this person, right? To tell the people, or to tell someone. And and you have to use wisdom. You have to be cunning when you have this truth, man, because you can't just go around telling people this truth, of the scriptures, the true understanding of the scriptures. You have to know who, what, when, where, and why when you teaching these scriptures to a people or a person, because it can get a little bitter, right? Basically, like for example, when you tell someone that the so-called white man is the devil in the Bible, yeah, it talks about the so-called white man being the devil, and that may come off as hate speech or racism, but little do people know that the Heavenly Father is racist. And he said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated in Romans, right? Even with these other nations, man, the Heavenly Father don't care about no other nation on earth but Israel, his chosen people. But then you have a chosen people inside a chosen people, which is the elect. And those are the people you will want to tell about this truth. And you can only tell by the Spirit guiding you into telling that person, or by their spirit. The scriptures talk about the Spirit bearing witness with my spirit, right? That you are the children of the Most High. And you can use that to understand who will acknowledge this truth. And I mean, a lot of people can also prophesy of what's to come as well. You can be a regular person. The Heavenly Father have used heathen nations to deliver His message, right? It says in these end times that women and children will see visions. Actually, let me just get it real quick. As you can see from the head, and it says the promise of the Spirit. But this is Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids, those days will I pour out my Spirit. Right? So the Heavenly Father said he will basically put his Spirit on you to convey his message of what's to come. Said that he's going to have your sons and daughters and old men, right, and women to prophesy in those times, man. And there's a lot of videos of women and men seeing visions of what's to come. And I know most, if not all, men that's in this truth have seen those visions as well, man. You know, of the destruction of America, which is spiritually called Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon in the Bible. That look crazy. A lot of fall on the ground in the fields, out in the fields where they cultivate. But yeah, man. A lot of people have been seeing the visions of the fall of America, man, and what's to come with the missiles, the chariots of the Lord. And that's why a prophet is here, man, to tell you what's to come, so you can prepare yourself, right, to get right with the Heavenly Father. But a lot of people don't understand that that's why we on the highways and byways, right, on the hedges, and making these videos to warn our people, the Israelites, that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is coming, and it's going to be a time like never before they even come, that we have to endure. You know? Hey, and we're not gonna sugarcoat it either. Hey, the heavenly the prophets of old, man, they was not like, when people seen the prophets, man, they used to get worried, because they know that prophet was coming to deliver a message. And it's not a good message, man. It's basically gonna be of destruction. It's basically a message because you done went off, you know, serving these other gods with the idolatry, right? Or breaking the law, statutes, commandments. Or if you're not ruling as a good king and taking care of the people. Because that's what a king is for, man, to basically serve the people, make sure the people is good. Right? A lot of people didn't like the prophets, man, because they came and told them something not smooth, right? So when you hear in these churches everything's gonna be okay, right? Which, I mean, everything is gonna be okay after the destruction, after what is written is done. But right now, no. They saying basically our president's gonna make it better for us to live. No, it's gonna get worse, man. Hey, what Chris Brown said, you gotta get ugly before it get beautiful. You know? So when you hear these preachers or these false prophets and this truth as well, saying we gonna be successful in the coming days in life, is basically a lie, man. It's a fucking lie. Because it's all gonna be pestilence and destruction coming. Let me get this in Jeremiah, man, because this is what history have taught us reading the scriptures concerning the prophets of what their job was and what they did. This is Jeremiah 28:8, which reads, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." Right? So when the prophets came, they wasn't speaking about peace, man. Right? They wasn't talking about, yeah, this, that, and the third is gonna be okay. Don't worry. No, man, they speaking about pestilence coming, war coming, right? Destruction is coming. Because of the wickedness of this of that country, or this, or what was going on in that time, man. Jeremiah 28 chapter 9 verse, "The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh have truly sent him." Right? That's how you would know when a prophecy came to pass, that that person is sent to convey that message for the Heavenly Father, man. You know? And we know that we have to suffer in this truth, and suffer the and suffer the comments and the scoffers and the incompetence of the people, right? Who don't listen, you know? When they gonna speak, uh, you know, bad things about us, man, or try to revile us. Let me get that in Matthew, man. Because revile going to basically trying to correct you. And you understand that I just said the key word is try. Because you can't correct what's true, man, or what's righteous. It's Matthew 5 and 10. This is Matthew 5 and 11. "Blessed are ye when men shall no, I'll start at 10. This is Matthew 5 and 10, which reads, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake." We read that again. Matthew 5 and 10 reads, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven." All right? So we are pursued for telling you right from wrong, man. And you're going to be blessed for telling a person right from wrong. And this is why the Israelites are the judges of the earth. Ain't no such thing as don't judge me. No, you have to be judged in order to understand right from wrong. You know? And the scriptures also talking it just said that uh for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Because we want the kingdom of heaven. We want to be in a place that's full of righteousness, man, where you can live peaceful and not have to uh slave for a wicked ass kingdom all our life, man. And see abominable things or wicked things and be vexed by it, man. Or vexed by hearing wicked things, man. Niggas talking about hitting another man's chick or woman on the phone talking about, girl, I'm finna call my other nigga. That shit is vexing, man. Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Right? So you're gonna be so people gonna try to correct you, pursue you, and speak evil against you like you a bad person. Oh, don't listen to him, man. He said you he said he said you can have more than one woman. You know, in today's time, they don't understand that you can have more than one woman, right? Just for example, you know, to try to make you look bad, like you a bad person. You know, Matthew 5:12, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So the prophets was already persecuted, man. They had to go through the same thing the prophets in today's time have to go through. Has to go through. You know? But Lord willing, until next time, Shalom.